Hey everybody, Drew here from Pella Cars. Super excited to bring you guys this beautiful 2010 Hyundai Elantra. It's all the way in from Albany, New York. It spent most of its life there on the coast of Maine, which even though those are not the South, they use quite a bit less salt and get quite a bit less snow than here in Rochester. So this is a much cleaner car. It's totally rust-free on the outside and underneath is extra clean. I'm going to show you that in this video. The main purpose of this video is to show you guys any flaws that might not jump out in photographs. So if you want to buy this car online, you could do so confidently. And of course, we'd love to meet you in person and have you test drive it. This video will make sure there's no surprises, again, from stuff that does not jump out in photos. So up front, it's in really good shape, as you see here. Paint's beautiful. There's a few like small stone chips. There are these things, and they're going to be in various places in the car. It's this like flower from a tree. We don't get it in Rochester. I've actually only seen it one or two other times, and it left like a little sap that was supposed to come off in detail. There's a couple spots like that where it was missed. So as we see those, that aren't obvious, we'll make a scratch with our nail here and just, make sure again that there's no surprises when you arrive. The wheels are in excellent shape. They're not all pitted or anything like that. Some of them, most of them have some staining from brake dust that might work its way out as the car gets washed over and over. Tires on it are excellent. They've got at least 70 to 80% of their tread left. This side of the car doesn't have much to show. There is this light scratch right here, and it looks like this was an extremely well cared for car, by the way. It had two owners. The most recent had it the vast majority of its life, and they took very good care of it. Like, those aren't cheap tires that are on it. They, touched up all the little scratches that it has and things like that. It was current on its oil change. All of that. Again, not much to show. The roof is in good shape. Just a couple of those, again, those sap spots or whatever you want to call them. The worst cosmetic flaw on the entire car, and there's that wheel, by the way. The worst cosmetic flaw on the entire car is the spoiler. It's just starting to sprinkle, so you can see the difference between, water acts like a clear coat, if you will. This is very faded clear. That actually, some of that might come off. It might be like a moss, but it would appear that is pretty faded and probably never going to look as shiny as the rest of the car. It's that little bit of extra sunshine you get if you leave Rochester. Back bumper's in great shape. Only a couple little nicks like that one right there. There's some scuffs right there. Underneath, as promised, is not by any means a Florida car, but very, very, very clean compared to a Rochester car. Much cleaner. It's shaved off, I don't know, maybe 8-9 winters worth, maybe a little bit less. If you look underneath a 2010 Elantra from Rochester, it's nothing like that. So I don't know, maybe it's halfway from here to a Florida car, maybe less, maybe more, I guess. You be the judge, but much cleaner. We'll try to get another angle of the undercarriage as well. This side here, not much to apologize for at all, just a couple really light scratches. This is probably the best wheel, or the one with the least brake dust. Again, excellent tread, or more than enough tread left in the tire. There's a ding right there. I'm not sure if you could see the reflection like of my leg there. See that? That's there's my hand for size reference. Not too bad. All in all, very, very clean. Gonna try to get the undercarriage again. As you see, nothing but a little bit of surface rust. If you look at like the rockers and all that, it's just in absolutely excellent condition. These cars tend to rust out all like right here. This does not have any of that. Inside is like a brand new car, only a few small exceptions. The seats are in excellent condition. There was no odors in here when it arrived, no smoke or food or anything like that. The leather is split a little bit on the steering wheel. Both spots with the stitches on the top, but not on the bottom stitches. It is automatic, and it has electronic stability control. This is really important. The Insurance Institute for Highway Safety back in 2006, they said that if every car in the USA had this, there'd be 10,000 less fatalities in single car crashes, meaning like where a car goes off the road and there's no other vehicle involved. There'd be 10,000 less fatalities per year if every car had that. That's a major safety feature. It's like traction control, but it actually takes over in a spin out, so that's very good. It also has side curtain airbags. All 4 window passengers' heads are protected against the side glass, and the 2 front passengers have side airbags to protect like the rib cage here. So it's got a really nice stereo with an auxiliary and USB input. This might be a bit dated because, you know, 2010, the technology was a lot different. But the aux in is great. You could always use an FM transmitter as well. It runs like a brand new car. Before we do that, though, we'll look in the back. Back seat is in excellent condition as well. Carpets are absolutely perfect throughout the entire car. I didn't find, other than my own dust and maybe that one little spot of discoloration right there, these carpets look unrealistically perfect. In the trunk are the original floor mats, and they are in exceptional condition as well. This is also from the absence of harsh Rochester winters and all the salt and nastiness. Again, Albany is, it's still New York and it's still upstate, but they get a lot less winter than we do. And Maine, even more so. The coast of Maine, you know, with the ocean, keeps it a little cooler in the summer, a little warmer in the winter. Kind of like our lake, but more. Let's see here. So, I'm going to start this up. Drives absolutely beautifully. Again, 153,732 miles on it. No warning lights to speak of other than my seatbelt, which is, of course, now on. And just going to zoom out and take you guys for a ride. Air conditioning is cold. Heat is hot. Drives absolutely wonderfully. Nice and smooth, and these were very good on gas. I don't remember the exact figure, but when they were new, they were quite competitive on gas. Also, didn't show you under the engine or under the hood, the engine bay, but the timing belt on this car was done. So that's a big maintenance item that you don't have to worry about for a while. And all its other maintenance is up to date. Like all of our cars, it comes with a full synthetic oil change. So there we are. We're going 55, almost 60 miles per hour. Going to take my hand off the wheel. As you see, it drives nice and straight. Going to straighten back up and hit the brakes, as you see there. There, no shaking, no shimmying, no pulling. Get on them nice and hard. There we go. So, no shaking, no shimmying, no pulling, nothing like that. Drives absolutely beautifully. If you would like to order this car online, you can do so through the website, www.pellacars.com. But again, we would love to meet you in person. You can either do through the website or just call me directly. My name is Drew. To set up your test drive, 585-771-0111. And hey, if this video was just entertaining or helped in your car shopping, you know, in another area or whatever, we would love to know in the comments. And please give the video a like if it was entertaining or helpful, and consider subscribing to the channel, as we do about 75 to 100 of these videos a year, and that's the only thing this channel is for. So again, I'm Drew. Appreciate your time, and again, that's 585-771-0111. Thank you. Bye.